Sorry about the delay in doing any kind of real video update to say I'm alive. Clearly I am. Operation was a success. I'm still out of work at the moment, like I've got a job, I'm just off ill while I'm recovering. Recovery's going to take a while. Maybe my body's physically getting there. But to be honest, I'm really depressed. And I don't really have anyone to talk to about it. That's because I'm not very good at opening up. Even just doing this is hard, and all I'm doing is talking to a camera, because I don't really expect many people to be watching a fat nerd talking about being depressed. I've started a side project. It's on my channel, but it's hidden at the moment because I don't know if I'm ever going to go public with it. It's kind of about me dealing with my depression and trying to make something of myself. But I'm struggling really hard. So obviously just going over what I've just been through first of all, because obviously that's the most recent stuff. So I had the internal bleed, I had the hernia, I had the tear in my diaphragm, I had the very low, dangerously low iron levels in my blood, which wasn't letting oxygen get to my brain properly. I had my stomach, spleen, and something else I can't even remember moving to my chest through the tear in my diaphragm, pushing against my heart and my lungs. So that's all in place. Now it's been a good couple. It's been more than a couple of weeks. It's been 9 weeks I think since I've had the operation. I don't know if things are still in place. I mean, my stomach itself is physically stitched to the wall of my belly, which is kind of awkward because it makes me in like certain positions quite painful, like sleeping. Bending over is still really hard, so I try not to do it. So yeah, that's all been fixed for now that I'm aware of. In fact, I'm due to speak to the surgeon later today. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at my watch. Having a phone call with him about 6 PM-ish today. This was supposed to be a follow-up appointment that was supposed to have happened 3 or so weeks ago, where I was supposed to have more scans to see that everything's okay. I ended up having to chase it up with his secretary, this appointment, because I got forgotten about. And part of the reason why my operation and I was left in such a state for so long was because I got forgotten about before. I don't blame the NHS for that. I've had a few people tell me I should be seeking like legal advice or trying to sue the NHS, but I don't really want to go down that path. The NHS has got it bad as it is, and I'm grateful to the nurses and doctors that I'm alive, to some degree anyway. The thing is, now that I'm home and I'm essentially trapped in the house, I can maybe get out to do grocery shopping and stuff, so that's fine, but while I'm home, all I've got to do is think. So from the moment I'm awake to the moment I sleep, I'm thinking and overthinking things, and as quite a depressive person, that means I'm thinking and hung up on negatives. And I feel really alone, and it doesn't help that I can't reach out and talk to people. I probably should be in therapy, but I've had therapy a dozen times in the past, and it got to the root of things. Like, I've discovered where a lot of what I am comes from, but that was just it. It got to the root. It never fixed anything. And I sort of switched from the brain of these people talking to me, well, listening to me to help, to they just being paid to hear me. They don't care. When I was in hospital, I had 2 visitors. And I know I shouldn't have, but I take that quite personally. So my 2 visitors were Anna and my brother-in-law John. And I mean, I know my best friend tried to come and see me, but he got screwed over on childcare and couldn't. And I was lucky enough to bump into my pal Pete. So if you're watching this, Pete, hi Pete. But I went into this operation with the mentality of, I mean nothing, I'm meaningless, and I don't matter. And I've had 9 weeks of thinking that as well. And I know I have an outpour of people who do reach out to me online. Some are friends, some are family of friends, some are people I've not seen for half my life. So I know that there is people that care, but it doesn't matter really, because I don't. I often find myself thinking that it would have been better if I had have just died on that table. And I'm sorry for saying things like that, because I know I'm letting people down for feeling that way. Sorry, I'm getting visibly upset. As it stands at the moment, how I feel, if I lived in America and had easy access to guns, I would just end it all. I can't for sure say that when I'm back on my feet and able to walk again, that I'm not going to just jump into traffic. I mean, I'm trying my hardest to not be that person. Dog snoring, and I'm trying my hardest to be someone better, but I can't. It's deep in me. I don't really talk about it to strangers, so this is a big step for me. I'm a victim of child abuse. I wasn't the primary target, another family member was. I was mostly only targeted when they weren't around. And quite a lot of aggression got took out on me from it as well. I have haunting nightmares of bike sheds because of it. My mum was apparently aware of it, but when I've spoken to her about it in more recent years, she said she had fought. So maybe she was aware, I don't know. I mean, I accept what happened, and the general point of view is people who seem to go for that end up to be broken people, show them to go on to offend in the way they were offended to. That's definitely not me. Like, I get enraged at the thought of people like that existing in the world. And my mum brought another guy like that into the family a couple of years ago. And that was putting kids at risk. We all tried to get her away from the guy, but she chose him over her family. I mean, that shouldn't be a surprise for myself. My mum, she was always selfish, and she was always a bit mean to me. I mean, I'm saying like she was, because she's not dead or anything like that. She's still alive, but she's dead to me. Like, me and her, we never got on. We always clashed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate things that she did for us as a kid. Like, she was a single parent, raising 2 children and looking after her parents. And she did go out of her way to make sure we never wanted for much. Like, you know, we had toys, we had videos, we had everything you could want in that way. But I think somewhere along the way she didn't realise that she didn't know how to show love. So me and her clashed really bad over this guy. Like, she had me lying to people for her. She even went ahead and sold the family house because her neighbours were concerned with the police showing up at her house almost daily. But this isn't about her, and I don't want any like hate directed to her. I've come to terms that me and her, we're not a family. We never will be. And in all honesty, I don't think we ever were. Up until quite recently, her last words to me in person were "fuck off and die." And I think that's quite fitting that, you know, I've nearly died twice since then. So she nearly got a wish granted. And with me in this headspace, I'm not going to kill myself, I just want to. I've had a few people, like friends, reach out to me. Some of them are quite religious people. And they've said things like I should be forgiving my mum. And it just fills me full of rage. I know the easiest thing to do would be just to forget it. But when numerous people are telling me I should be forgiving my mum, it just feels like everyone's telling me I'm not allowed to feel, and I'm not allowed to hurt. I'm in the wrong for hurting. And as someone that was the victim in this scenario, I'm being belittled and being shown that my feelings really don't matter.
Everything you know is in your mind.
even talk about the situation I'm in my home life. Like living with Anna. A few people know what's been going on there. That's my problem. I have pain in a lot of aspects of my life, and it's not even a case of not wanting to talk about things, it's a case of I can't. Instead it just grows and grows and dwells on me. I don't think the person that I was is ever coming back. I think I'm always going to be broken now. And although it's painful to admit it, there's a huge part of me fully capable of love, but I don't know. I currently don't know what love is. I can have wants and dreams, but I don't even want my wants and dreams. I have very little motivation. Up until recently, my beard was wild and out of control, and my hair was all patchy because I'd given up on my physical appearance and grooming. And I was still showering because I'm not disgusting. I'm just look it. I am sorry for letting people down. It does seem to be all I'm good for. I'm kind of getting angry at seeing like media forcing the whole family thing as well. Like, not much media seems to accept that some families are broken. I mean, it's ironic that I'm wearing Stitch with the whole Ohana meaning family. And I know that's the angle of friends of the family that you make. But I don't know what family is. I want to shut up rambling for now anyway. I've got some pretty big decisions to make in my life coming up, and I don't know what I'm going to do. On the plus side, I'm working on content again. New content, not just re-uploading old stuff. I don't know when that's going to be out. Just keep an eye on that space.